recording for day 7, which was yesterday, March 25th, 2020. Not much really happened again yesterday. Work's still been very slow. It's nothing interesting. However, our governor got on the news for a live public announcement around 1:30 yesterday, and he placed a shelter-in-place order. Sorry, I'm working at the same time right now. So a shelter-in-place order for all of my state, and pretty much that means stay put unless you need to drive to a grocery store or somewhere else essential, or I think even visit family. I haven't read the whole order. It really hasn't changed my life in that many ways because my husband and I were already staying put as it was in our house. We haven't really gone anywhere. We're a bit introverted naturally, so even before this order was placed, like, it's not like I'm trying to run around and go to like any stores or go to the mall or, not even go downtown for a beer after work. Besides, bars are closed. The liquor store is not closed, though. The liquor store said that they'll remain open, and a lot of people are happy about that. Apparently, it doesn't really faze me. The governor also said that if you can work remote from home, you should, or my husband says you must, but he said you should, I think. So I don't know. It's a little gray. My coworker wrote me earlier and she goes, does that mean we get to stay home for, 20 more days? Yesterday was 21. Now it's 20 days. I said, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know if our boss is going to try to have us come back to the office after next week, because she said, this remote session is going to last till the beginning of April. So I don't know, just because working for the grocery store, even though we're the corporate office, we're still considered essential because we are a grocer. So I don't know. And my husband's like, well, you should, you must, and I think I should too. I still need to keep us both safe by not going out. Oh, and I got an email this morning from yesterday from one of the higher-ups that gave us a letter from the legal department team that we've been giving to all of our vendors, basically saying, like, please still service us because we're essential, and plumbers, electricians, whatever, are also essential, according to the governor. So there's no excuse for them to not help us. So I just don't know. It's a little gray right now. Let me see here. Yesterday was all right, though. We had breakfast together. He made me eggs with potatoes. I already made myself a bowl of oatmeal, so the eggs were nice little touch of protein. Around lunch, I still got to play my new game. I tried sketching in between. Our department had a really cool little email going around showing off all of our pets while we're working throughout the day. Lots of cats. I love cats. After work, I was really craving Reese's, and there were none available. We didn't buy any. I probably wasn't craving any before this all happened, and so sad, but I got over it. And then 5 minutes later, here came in my husband. He took a knife and chopped little Dove chocolates in half and spread a lot of peanut butter on the flatter surface that was cut, and he put them on a plate, and they were really good. They weren't exactly like Reese's, but it was enough to satisfy me and make me happy. And it was just an act of love and kindness. It was very sweet and thoughtful. They made fun of me because like I was like scooping up the rest of the peanut butter that fell onto my fingers and like doing this, like trying to get them into my mouth, but instead it looked like I was rubbing my teeth, and he made a drug joke about it. And then I went for a drive. You know, I had a little bit of cabin fever because the night before, I was feeling pretty depressed. So, I went and I drove south of the city and down past the prison, and it just kept going and going. And I was surprised because I thought eventually the road would end. I remember back then I would drive down that road and I'd come across a sign that says "Do not trespass." So I'd turn around, but I just didn't see that sign this time. I just kept going and going, and the road was dirty suddenly. Like, it was a dirt road with a lot of bumps and ridges, and I saw a lot of trucks out there with trailers pulling dirt bikes. I'm like, maybe they turned out this place out here into like a dirt bike area for fun, a recreational area. I saw a few park signs, and I was like, have those always been there before? Like the Birds of Prey national area where you can go and bird watch falcons, hawks. It's really cool. But I'm like, I don't remember any of that out here. So I just kept going. Eventually, like, the road just would not stop. So I did have to turn around and come back because I needed to still fill up my tank because I didn't fill it up for 2 weeks. And we need it full in case if there's an emergency. I need to do that, come back, make ham, scalloped potatoes, broccoli, cook dinner, and then watch the new Disney's Onward while we were eating, which we bought for $20 because the movie theaters are closed. We can't go to the movies, and Kyle thought, well, what's the difference between going to the movies and actually just buying it for the same price? Okay, so now we own Onward.